No funny business today. This is serious. Hamilton has a new watch out, and I'm loving it. Let's talk about it. Before I properly get into it, my name's George. This is Watch Yourself, whatever you want to call me. I'm not a watch expert. I'm just a massive watch nerd. So if you've got any issues with the stuff I say, just drop a comment. Just don't be a Hamilton. If you've seen the tier list video, if you've seen some previous videos, you'll know I love Hamilton. They make some really, really cool watches, and my favourite of those is the Khaki Field. The Khaki Field Mechanical, actually, I think is probably my favourite. I'm not alone. Talking to Hamilton, you actually find out the UK is the only country in the world where the Khaki Field line is the best seller. We in the UK love the Khaki Field. So now they've released the new Khaki Field Expedition, as it's called. Really cool name, by the way. They're expecting big things, and I can see why. I first found out about this watch a couple weeks ago at a lunch with Hamilton, and I've got to say, I was hyped at the time. I immediately said, next time I saw Terry, I was like, Terry, Hamilton have a new watch coming out. Can't really say much about it, but get hyped. It's awesome. Was I not like that, Terry?
Yeah, I was hyped.
Yeah, I got him hyped. I was like, similar size to a Tudor Black Bay 54. Really couldn't say much because I didn't want to ruin my relationship with Hamilton, but I was really excited. And like the payoff has been huge. Today has just got me even more excited. So what's the watch? The Khaki Field Expedition comes in two sizes. It's a 37mm or a 41mm. The 37mm has a 44mm lug-to-lug, or the 41mm variant has a 48mm lug-to-lug. The Khaki Field Expedition comes in 4 variations. A black dial on a strap or a bracelet, along with a white and blue dial on a strap. So that's really cool, actually. This is compared to the existing Khaki Field models. The dial is simple. It's just painted hour markers and outer seconds track with superluminova as well. And 2 lines of text. It's really easy, simple and clean. What's also really nice about the Khaki Field line is there's no applied hour markers or anything. So it's designed to be knocked around on the wrist without risk of anything falling off and bouncing around the dial. Simple, easy, clean, rugged. Sadly, no loom on the numerals, but this isn't a dive watch. It's meant to be just visible numerals. None of the Khaki Field watches have loom on the numerals, so it's a trade-off. What's the most notable addition? Terry, what's the most notable addition? What's the best, coolest new thing aesthetically about this watch? Hey Terry, what's the coolest new addition of this watch?
Compass bezel?
You're correct. The compass bezel. Absolutely amazing. Using a bezel as a compass is actually pretty simple. If you're in the northern hemisphere, point the hour hand at the sun, then rotate the south indicator on the bezel to the point halfway between the hour hand and 12 o'clock. That's it. You found south. Good job. Can you tell I've got Hodinkee up? That part was almost word for word with Hodinkee. I am going to quote the article. Hodinkee is a wonderful source of information. I'm not plagiarizing. I'm referencing here. All you have to do then is hold the watch flat after doing that, and you've got a compass. You just make sure you keep walking straight. Okay, cool. It's a bit trickier if it's cloudy. I don't think they thought of that.
Yeah.
With the sun in the sky, what if it's cloudy? Or, if it's really cloudy, you die.
You almost died at the top of Snowdon when it was cloudy.
We did almost die at the top of Snowdon. Me and Terry.
You did.
Yeah, to be honest, I did. I was walking down, slipped, fell, cut my hand. Lovely. What's really cool about the bezel as well is it's bi-directional. It's not a dive watch, not a dive bezel, so it's bi-directional. You can go either way. It's also got this cool easy grip. It's got 60 clicks. that give, yeah, it's got 60 clicks. Not sure what to say about that. To be honest, I can't imagine ever needing a compass bezel. I mean, you can use it to time things, just like you can use a dive bezel, but it's not the most useful complication. But who cares? What's really nice about this watch, as compared to the automatic Khaki Field, is it's all brushed. The Khaki Field automatic has a polished bezel on a field watch. Polished. That makes no sense to me. Polishing on a field watch is like putting a disco ball in a hearse. I don't know. It's a bit weird. What's also really cool about this watch, as compared to your normal Khaki Fields, it's got a screw-down crown. It's still rated to the same 100 meters water resistance, but screw-down crown means it can likely go a fair bit deeper. It's just rated for 100 meters. It's really cool, actually. Screw-down crown means less to worry about. It's really nice. It's got the automatic H10 caliber with a really nice exhibition case back, so you can still see the movement. It's an ETA movement. It's Hamilton's variation of the Powermatic 80 movement. So you also get that nice 80-hour power reserve. What's also really nice is it has a new high-tech thing in the hairspring. That's not a very my brain's just chugging along here. It has a new hairspring that Hamilton is rolling across their entire product catalogue. That's like a high-tech version of silicon. So it's not a silicon hairspring. I can't remember the name, but it means it's highly resistant to magnetisation, this watch, and I'm here for that. It's one of the first new watches to have it from Hamilton, and all their watches are going to have it eventually. Pricing in the US is $995 for the leather strap, or $1,045 for the bracelet. In the UK, it will be £965 for the leather strap, or £135 for the steel bracelet. What are my thoughts? Well, I love it. Honestly, one of my favourite watches in our showroom, and I endlessly talk about it, is the Black Bay 54. Most of that is about the form factor and how absolutely, completely versatile that watch is. This watch isn't quite as versatile, but I love the form factor. Terry, do you like the form factor? 37mm for these slim sports watches just feels like such a nice size, and I can't wait to get one on and try it on. I'm genuinely really excited. Getting one of these and putting it on the green NATO strap of a Khaki Field mechanical 38mm, I genuinely think that will be a match made in heaven, and I cannot wait. I simply cannot wait. I just wish they had a version straight out of the box with a NATO. I think that they've missed a trick there, and I think that would have been great. Also, I wish this watch had a date window. Just a little date window tucked between 4 and 5. I think that would have made it a full all-round package for an everyday watch. I love wearing a watch with a date. I mean, this is my only watch that doesn't have a date. It's one of my favourite watches, but I miss having a date when I wear it. This watch would be amazing if it had a date. That's pretty much all of my thoughts on it. I'm extremely excited. I think it might be my favourite new Hamilton, or my new favourite Hamilton rather. I just think it's awesome. What do you think, Terry?
I love it.
I really want to get one. I can't wait to try one on. I really want to get one. If they made a GMT version of this in the future, Hamilton, are you listening? Make a GMT version of this, I will get it in a heartbeat. That would be a dream watch. GMT version with just a little date window. Yeah, now I'm just inventing watches, and genuinely that makes me really excited, just the thought. This watch makes me excited anyway, and I'm just rambling because I'm actually really excited. That's why I've come straight from work. Still got my pocket square, got my nice watch pen, looking all dapper. God, I love this watch. What do you think of this watch? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Could you not care less? Please let me know in the description. I read them all. I'm really interested in what you guys have to say, and I replied to them all at the moment, unless we get like 1 million comments, in which case I can't. It's been really nice making this video, really enjoyed it. And remember guys, watch yourselves.